letter that someone wrote.
Who wrote it?
Ryan.
Wait. Let's listen.
Ryan wrote this letter, I think, when he was in 3rd grade.
Oh God.
Hi, it's me in 50 years, and I'm 60 years old. I have a beard, a mustache, and I still have a sense of humor I had 50 years ago. I have brown hair. I have fast running ability, and I still have my brown hair. My kids' names are Jeffrey and Kevin. They can kick pretty far home runs in kickball, hit really hard in baseball, and they kick unbelievably hard in soccer. Both of their favorite sports are kickball. My favorite new and old characteristics are still to play piano in concerts, to be really smart in math and science, to own a toy shop, and my kids can buy whatever they want for half price. To do equations like calculus and 7-point da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, maybe with a calculator, and to have a great family. I'm still working on the world's first computer that lets you do anything on it. It has the internet sites that are there. It shall be done in around 5 years. My favorite thing to do is play sports with my children. I play baseball, hockey, basketball, soccer, kickball, badminton, and lots more sports with them. I am also a professional baseball player. Baseball and basketball are my favorite sport. My second favorite thing to do is my children study and do their homework. They usually have tons of it. My favorite food is still Chinese food. My family usually goes out to eat Chinese food at a restaurant somewhere downtown. My family is the greatest. Since I'm working on that computer in the first paragraph, I don't have to pay all the bills, and that's really cool. The electricity bill every month is approximately $365. The Cox digital cable bill that I still have is $100 less. The water bill from the faucet. The water from the faucet bill. I don't have to pay this one, $69 less the Cox digital cable and $340 less than the electric bill. Now back to the computer business. If people want to buy my computer, it would cost them $5,000, and for this computer, that's very, very cheap. I think my kids will like the computer that I am building. Ryan Dougherty.
And how old
is that hysterical?
A kid can dream.
When he was like in 2nd or 3rd grade.
5th grade.
A kid can dream.
I actually remember that
No, because I
project.
think I have that date over there.
I drew pictures for that.
Anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. I found that today.
A boy can dream.
Yeah.
Anyway, Grandma has funny things.
Mama Mia.
You want?
Do me video?
No, I don't care. Go. Who wants to go?
Mark used to bring Ryan over to my apartment every few days or so, and every time they got there, Ryan would walk past me and into the bathroom, and in the bathroom I had a great big deep drawer, and in the drawer were all my necklaces. And no matter what he was wearing that day, he was about 3, I think. He would pick a necklace out that matched what he was wearing. And I pointed this out to Bonnie and to Mark one day, and I said, you know, every time he does that, he comes out with a necklace that matches the clothes he's wearing. And they said, it's just a coincidence. Nah, that's not true. So one night, Mark brought him over, and he was wearing black shorts, a white shirt, and a gray cap. And I was saying that same thing to Mark, and he goes in the bedroom, and he comes out, and he has 3 necklaces on. One is black, one is white, and one is gray. And I said, Mark, look at him. And he said, I got to call Bonnie. I don't know how he did it.
Here, honey.
It didn't last.
Some of the funny ones.
That was funny.
No.
No, we made a list.
He has a list. Where's Megan? Oh, that's the dessert. I forgot to get the dessert.
Again?
Hold that. Hold that. You're in charge.
To do what?
Whatever you want.
That's recording, you know.
Yeah.
So put it on the person who's talking. Put it on Mark.
The first one here's a little show and tell we got.
Here, hold this.
We went to the USC game a couple weeks ago. Got tickets. Ryan didn't want to go, but I made him go. So me and Ethan and Ryan are sitting there, and as you can see, there's the ASU ticket right there.
That's mine.
That's the normal ticket. That's what we got.
And there's Ryan's ticket.
How do you Ate
He
it?
sat and rolled it up the whole game. And that's what's left of it.
Why did you do that?
You gotta see.
Why did you do that?
Oh my
Ryan?
gosh. It's like a separate fabric or
We got a whole page.
you gotta touch it.
Dad,
Have someone else record, because then I can be able to watch on that
Yeah,
thing
not
in
so
my
close.
head.
Do them. Do them.
Dad, I'm doing
You
that.
didn't see that.
He's so
But
bizarre.
another one you guys probably heard of, but it was just recently. We were going up to Julie's and nobody was home, but Ryan was home, and Bonnie told Ryan to measure out Mary some dog food, and so we could go to the cabin.
Wet dog food.
Couple cups of dry food and the wet food too. So I walked in the door, and Ryan has the wet food, and he's putting it in a measuring cup and pouring it into a baggie out of the can. It's
So what he was told.
Follow directions.
That's what you have to do.
What's wrong with
like
that?
after his dad.
Mine said I couldn't say no. What do
What's
you
wrong with
Gotta
that?
do something.
And then the other night he was supposed to go to a soccer game from school, and he had to sign a permission slip to ride the bus from PCDS way out to Gilbert to go to the soccer game. Well, Ryan went to PCDS and decided he would follow the bus in his car. So he started following the bus, and they got onto the freeway. Well, the bus got into the HOV lane, and Ryan couldn't get into the. So he lost him and was driving aimlessly around in Mason trying to find the point. So and then came all the way home, no game, no nothing.
So they
So
play against.
that was bad. I don't know.
It was.
who they were playing
I think it
with.
was like the state championships.
Why didn't you just go on the bus?
We don't know.
Because I wanted to leave early.
When he was little, he used to do the alphabet before he was one, and he'd have those letters, and he'd line them up A, B, C, D. Well, it got to H, I, with A, B, C, D, F, G, H. I was always a snort like that. It was so funny. Yeah, that was good.
Carson like that. Look at it.
Oh, he had his jazz concert the other night, and
Oh.
that we all went to see, and he went in jeans and a shirt, and once he was there we found out he needed to wear a suit, so that was a little bit didn't quite know what to do. Oh, I came home the other day with groceries. Ryan put these groceries away, and so he put some away, I put some away, and I opened the freezer and there's cream cheese is in there,
In the freezer?
meat,
All the stuff.
cornflakes.
Roots in the freezer.
Is that where they go? And then another one thing, when he was younger, it always would seem like whenever they were playing a game of kickball or anything, Ryan would be coming up to bat. Oh, the game's over. Sorry.
That's true.
He gets so mad at that.
Stop taking everything.
And then, you want to tell about the fun bus?
Oh, the the fun bus.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You tell him that.
Go.
We're going to Ryan's birthday party.
Last year.
Last year. And we were trying to get a bus with his friends and me going to Dave & Buster's. And then we see the bus, and it looks like a jail bus. And then we're coming, and then we get in, and then there's these two guys, and the guy driving is looking really weird, and so is the other guy, and he looks like a pedophile.
He acted like one.
Yep.
What else was on that bus? That pole.
There's like two stripper poles in the back.
What do you know about a stripper pole?
And there's like all these balloons everywhere in the bus, with like right by the stripper pole. And then there's a flat screen in the back, and it has like an ongoing fireplace, like that kept looping over.
Oh, yeah.
It was really weird.
Wrong bus.
Yeah.
My friends were there.
Then there was a time he went to get his Eagle Scout, the final thing, the thing you got to be perfect at, and they look over what you did, your project, and all that, and what if he had the wrong socks on or something?
He didn't wear the right
He didn't wear the right Scout socks.
No, my troop tells me to wear those socks, and they say it's wrong.
No,
The wrong socks? They told you the wrong socks?
No.
They told me it was right, but it was really wrong.
But that all could have started
That's enough of that.
when he was a baby, and we'd always put him out in the hammock to sleep. And it got windy one day, and we came out, and he had rolled out of the hammock into the gravel out there, and he had gravel all over his face.
Hey, you didn't roll out, they twisted you around.
What else? Oh, he walked into the ocean with his phone in his pocket, but we've all Oh, here's one. We're swimming at Grandma's old apartment over here, her townhouses. And there's a couple other adults in the pool, and we're throwing a tennis ball, and there's the rec room, and it has a door, and there's glass panes in it. Well, one of the glass panes is broken, kinda. And I'm throwing it, and we hit the wall, and I throw it back, and Ryan threw it harsh on Ethan. I said, "Watch out, you might break the window." And Ryan looks up. Dad, you broke the window, Dad. Right to these people, I said, Ryan, I did not break the window. I've never even been here before. Oh, yes, you did. I saw you.
I want to tell it.
Remember?
The people were there.
The people were right there.
So
They're looking at me like, I don't know what to do.
I want to tell another. Okay, we were going somewhere, I can't remember. We were in the car and we went to a McDonald's, and we were going, and then we left and we were on the freeway already, and then we found out that we had like one extra cheeseburger, and he freaked out about it. And he's like, "Go put it back," screaming at us.
He was all
No,
upset.
they went to the drive-up and Nancy said, you know, they always get the orders wrong in these places. They always get them wrong. And they drive away and they find out they have one extra hamburger, and he becomes hysterical.
He wants to take it.
You said they were going to mess it up. They messed it up.
3-hour drive. We're gonna. But that's when he was little.
Bonnie, how old was Ryan when he was at our house and we had those lounge chairs in the
He was
backyard?
like 3.5.
And they had those strips on them, those leather strips or whatever, and he wasn't talking that much
No,
really.
he couldn't talk yet.
But we look over and he's going, ooh, 3. He was younger than 3. He was counting those strips at that age. He was doing his counting.
And
his own
then
sounds.
he would do the alphabet. We didn't know it was the alphabet. It would be
Yeah, but backwards.
make these funny guttural sounds. And Julie says, "Wait a minute. Every time he does that, he makes the same sound, and it's 26 times." And we figured out he was saying the alphabet. We couldn't understand it, but we knew what it
making
was.
his Ryan language.
Do you have any more?
No, that's good.
Oh,
about the time you got-
I have another.
Wait.
I have another.
What about the time we were at Julian John's cabin and he got stung by a bee? When we were on our hike or whatever, and he started screaming.
No, Quinn, that was when. Remember when we threw rocks at that beehive?
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then one other thing, Bonnie, when you were a baby, you used to cry constantly, just cried your eyes out.
Oh, yeah.
And she was holding you in the living room, and we're all sitting around. I don't know why we were there, some sort of get together. And she's holding him, and all of us start singing, "Happy trails to you." And he immediately stopped crying. And as soon as we finished the song,
Or whenever we would sing Happy Birthday.
he would
yeah.
And how about no fire?
No fire. Oh, don't light the candles.
Oh, and one more story. We used to go to the Diamondbacks games,
Oh, yeah.
and the they'd play the national anthem, and when they'd get to the part, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, and they'd blow off a big firecracker, and that scared him to death. We were riding down on the bus one night, and he looked at me and he said, "What comes after in the rockets red glare?" He knew that the next line was going to be a big loud boom, and he didn't want to hear
See
it.
what you get for allowing him to do
Oh, and
that.
I have another one. We were out here for something I can't remember, and he had a Starburst,
Oh.
and he opened it. He cut his finger on the corner of it. This tiny Starburst, this big, like really small, the box, tiny ones. And then right after, he put it in his mouth and started choking on it.
The thing is,
There
I
should be
really
like
did
a
hurt
warning
myself.
on a wrapper.
It's hard to do, Ryan.
They should put warnings on the wrapper.
Just
Don't cut
the
yourself
corner
and choke.
The corner went down. You know that skin under the.
Yeah,
It
right
went-
underneath.
I can see a gap there.
Who'd have thought we'd have 17-year-old children?
Yeah, really.